Hey everyone, how are we? Welcome to SketchDoodleDraw. It's turning into a monthly series in which I take a drawing from pencils on paper to inks in Photoshop and all the way to colors. All in one sweet little video for you to enjoy. This month's video, I should say, is very apt because it's something that I've been thinking about a lot. Having been away from the internet and working like every day hardcore on my comic book doesn't mean I haven't been drawing. I've actually been drawing quite a lot, and you can see a lot of my drawings up on Instagram actually. So what I've been doing for this video is iteration. I've been worrying a lot about style and like what kind of style I want and like the thickness and like how cartoony versus how realistic, and having a little bit more space between myself and the comic book which I made at the start of my stay here in Barcelona. Can you believe it? It's 200 days ago. God, how time flies. I've been trying out different things with Scott. This is Scott Circlin. If you don't know who he is, he's the creator of Young and the Dead, a Kickstarter comic book that you can buy yourself. I'll put a link down below. And so for Scott's piece, I thought I'd just kind of let go and just kind of figured like, okay, so I'll just do what I want and then make it look nice, and then try another one, I'll make it look nice. And then for this one right here that you can see, I just put it up against the window and used the window as a light box and lightly sketched it and just kind of had fun with it, just kind of ran with it. And I think it came out okay, but it's not quite, like I lean very heavily on artistic license, I found, and this is not always good for getting a likeness per se or getting something across, I find. And so I really find that I kind of need to tighten things up a little bit, and that's kind of where I started and then ultimately went back to iterating over Scott's portraits again and again. Don't mind that crazy one in the corner. I do like to watch a few videos while I'm drawing. I'll just try and put this up a little bit so it doesn't look too weird where I'm looking. So this is where I take a drawing normally, the actual sketch, and just ink it in Photoshop. But for this one, I just decided to draw it completely from scratch again and go straight into inks after a light outline of the face. A lot of times what I've found lately drawing in Photoshop like this is that I tend to trace a lot. And by tracing, I mean I want to draw the outlines of everything. And maybe this is because a lot of the art I look at myself, this tends to be the way they draw. But I don't do that on paper. Like when I outline something on paper and I do all that, like get the shapes, do the guidelines now as I've been pushing myself to do for the past month. And then when I go over it again with a darker pencil or in ink, I actually know how to leave stuff out that kind of looks cooler and that kind of makes things pop. And it also makes the ladies look a lot younger when I draw portraits. Heaven forbid we draw every line on a lady's portrait. But with Scott, I didn't have to worry about this. So here I am having another go. I do remember, because this video is actually, it's probably like a month old already. I do remember that the more I drew him, the less he looked like the picture, and the more trouble I had getting him to look correctly, to the point that I had to do a little bit of plastic surgery in Photoshop just to get things going again. But doing that plastic surgery with the lasso tool, which is of course not cheating, it's just a different way of using an eraser and drawing it again and again. In doing that, I actually felt a lot more comfortable afterwards, after this one and a different piece, applying it to my own sketches. So I've been doing a lot of sketching at work, and I've been posting that on Instagram. And now I'm kind of like, I totally want to run my sketches through Photoshop and just apply the lasso tool where I feel fit. You know, having a bit more distance from the piece after like some time. So this one, let me just fast forward a little bit. Let's get to the coloring. I have two, I color this piece twice. The first one, it was a little, when I don't do this all the time, it almost feels like every time you have to reinvent the wheel. So when it came to the coloring, I just kind of colored it, and it was okay, but it was very sketchy and loose and whatnot, so I didn't like it. So fast forward this one. Yes, I redrew it again. And then I just kind of remembered how I did Marshall's piece, which is the previous SketchDoodleDraw. You know, I laid down some flats, got the lasso tool out to get some extra colors in here and there, added a little bit of flair, a little bit of white outlining that Scott likes to do in his own videos that you should totally check out. And just kind of finished it up, and I think it came out okay. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you do like these videos, just subscribe. There's more coming. I'm trying to get back into it on a weekly basis. So yeah, enjoyed a little parade of all the different iterations, and I'll be seeing you guys this weekend when a new episode of Sketchalona is coming up.